Okay, let's continue working on our Illustrator exercises. We are on exercise 16, web-inspired design. So for this one, I'm gonna go ahead and get our Illustrator page open. All right, so you're gonna open that template again, the croquis that I have. So we're going to create a design, but we'll find something on the internet first, and we're going to try to create the same thing, okay? So I'm going to show you an example of what I'm expecting you guys to make. Okay, so this is what we are going for. We have a dress that we find on the internet, and then we try to draw that dress, and we're going to have a technical drawing and a colored drawing. And there's another one here, like a wedding dress, and this is the technical drawing, this is the colored one. So we are going to work on that. So for this, if you like, you can go ahead and get your layers on. So just go here under window, select layers so that you can see your layers. And I found a picture on the internet, so I'm going to place that here. If you want, you can put that as a separate layer. Let me just go, we go to file. I saved it on my desktop, so I'm going to go to file, place. And I'm going to get that out of my desktop. And now one thing you can do when the picture comes up like that, when you say place, you can actually draw how long you want the picture to show up. And this is the design that I found. Okay, so I'm going to try to draw that here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to lock all of these layers, and I'll create one more layer. And this layer is going to be where I'm drawing the dress. So I'm trying to imitate the same design. And this is a technical drawing. So you're just basically drawing how it's supposed to look like as a pattern. Make sure you have no fill. So select this to have no fill. For the stroke, you can select any color. You can do this at 2, just to make it a little bit thicker. And now we're going to start drawing. Now, because this dress is a little asymmetrical, I don't think it makes sense to make a copy from, I mean, do the half and make a copy, but probably the bottom part, we can do that. So I'm gonna get my guide and try to get it right in the middle so that when you're drawing, you have the halfway. And we go to our pen. So let me just start from this side. That way I can try to copy this side, and then we can do the rest of it separately. Okay, so I'm going to start here and come here, curve it a little bit, and we're going to go here. So these are actually pants. So I'm going to go like this on these pants. And then it kind of goes a little bit low here. So I'm going to go right here. Okay. That's it. So let's just first select this. Make sure you select the entire thing. So select all of it, copy, paste. And then after you paste, you can go to reflect tool. You have to double click on this. It's by default set to vertical 90 degrees. And that's exactly what we need. And then we're going to use our selection tool, or it's kind of like the move tool, and we have to move these. By the way, when you use the move tool, you have to be on one of the stroke lines, otherwise it won't pick up your image. Okay, so to see whether these are joined, what we can always do is get rid of this, and it looks like it's all right. Okay, and now we're gonna draw the rest of it. So I'm gonna select the pen tool. So here it goes a little bit up here, goes here, and then we can go here and curve it. like that. Okay, and then go to that point, click here, and then we're gonna go like this and curve it. And you go a little bit like that, and you want to come down to the armhole here. Okay, and then I'm gonna just bring it and join it at this point. And then on the other side, I'm going to go here, and curve that. And we're going to go here and connect it. I'm gonna adjust this a little bit because I think this needs to be down below right here. Okay. Oh, by the way, there's another hole here. So let's just do this part. What I can also do is add an anchor point here. And let's do that. And then I can use my direct selection tool to pull that out a little bit. Wait, so let's just put that here. And put another one of these here. And I'm going to try to open this up. And then I can use my anchor point tool to curve that out a little bit. Okay, so I think that looks a whole lot better. I do want to fix that a little bit. Yeah, I think it's better. Okay, so this looks a whole lot better. Now, there are some points where we tried to join. If it didn't join, you can always just select the whole thing, and you can go to object path join. But if you also, I'm gonna show you some other thing that we're gonna do for this. Oh, by the way, there is one more line that goes in here, so let's just do that one too. I'm gonna go back to my pan tool. So it looks like it's pants here, but there's this section, there's a line, and then the pants come up from there. So I feel like it goes from maybe over here to up to here. Okay, so we're gonna have that as well. And then on the pants, I feel like the pants are a little bit higher up this way. We can make those adjustments. Okay, I'm gonna leave it as it is. And I'm gonna go ahead and take my selection tool, select the entire thing. We can also look at it by just making that disappear. It looks pretty good to me. So I'm gonna copy this and then open a new page. And we're going to paste it here, okay? And you can place it here. I feel like there's a little issue there on that point here. So I want to just fix that. Okay. I feel like it's a little bit better now. So now we are going to select the same thing, copy, paste. And what I want to do is I want to move these here. Oops. Select. I want to move these here. I also want to bring that image. Again, you can just say place and you can grab that, and then you will be able to select the size of it. So I'm going to put it right here. And what I'm going to do is put inspiration here. This is the technical drawing. And this is the colored technical drawing. And I just lined them up. Okay, so we have the technical drawing. This is our colored one. So we're going to color this one. And before we color, if you guys remember, we would select everything so that we can use the paint bucket. You go live paint, make, so that each section can be separate. And then we go to our paint bucket here, and we're going to select a pattern. So I'm going to try to select a pattern that actually looks a little bit similar to this. So let me see what that looks like. That's not it. I'm going to go to decorative patterns. Let's see what we can come up with here. About this color. Okay, so we're gonna do this here, and we can do the same here, but for the pants, I want to scale the pattern a little bit. Okay, actually, I want to scale the pattern a little bit for both of them. So what we do for this is we're going to go to transform, and let's say scale. Oh, well, you definitely do not want to scale your object. We're only trying to scale our pattern. So I'm going to try to scale this maybe 25%. Okay. So we do that here, but it did both of them. So now if I click here with the pattern, it actually keeps it the same. I think I'm actually going to make it a little bit bigger. And yeah, I didn't like that. So I'm going to change. Okay, I just wanted to make it a little bit different for each section. So I think it's going to be all right. If you want to do a transform, you can always do that too. Like a scale change, maybe make it 75%. And this is going to be bigger. So you can play with it and see where you want to be on the pattern. I mean, it's not exactly the same pattern anyway, but I'm just trying to use this as an inspiration. So this is my inspiration, and this is what I come up with. These corners that are pointy always bother me, so I do have to just curve it slightly. Okay. All right, that's done. I'm going to go ahead and save this. Okay, so that's all you have to do for this.